So first of all, thank you for the comment with the idea for Sylro. My kind of like first impressions of Sylro, it was like I was thinking of like a pretty much classic anime depressed protagonist, I guess. I don't know if that makes sense. Maybe something
Yeah,
along the
yeah.
lines of like Demon Slayer. And the other thing that I was like thinking about as I was like working on his hair, let me find the meme. This is what I kind of like
Yeah.
saw when I was
That's
working
pretty much it.
on the hair. I'm gonna first like share with you the HeroForge link. You can like enter it and then like explore the mini on your own.
Oh my god. He looks so cool. It's the you captured it perfectly. Oh my god. I'm like genuinely shocked. This is amazing.
Yeah, I didn't know if Sylro like when his like tragedy struck if he was a child, but I was like thinking like maybe he was. So that's why.
Yeah.
He
Yeah, he
was?
was he was definitely younger.
Okay, that's I'm happy with that then. That was like a wild guess, you know. But usually, like in these sort of backstories, like usually the trauma happens in the childhood, like Batman and stuff. So
Yeah. Oh my, and you got that like the skull too. How did you do that?
yeah, it was tricky. It's actually just like I think it's just like a regular mammal skull, and I just put on top of it like a horn. The beak is the horn.
Oh, that's really smart actually. This looks so good. Oh my god. God, you even got like the book on the side and everything. Holy crap. How did you do the rips and everything in the cloak?
The cloak is actually 3 different cloaks. And it's a ripped cloak that HeroForge has, so that's why.
Oh, that's so
The
cool. Oh my god.
cloak was like very difficult to do actually. It was like very tricky, and that's why like the cloak was the reason why Sylro turned out to be like a more tricky character than
Uh,
I originally thought.
this is exactly what I was imagining too whenever I think of the character. Like you captured it perfectly. This is amazing. Thank you so much, dude.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. Should we like switch around and then I'll show you the details and stuff?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So let's go through like the list of things that you actually mentioned. So Elven Monster Hunter, that kind of checks out. I kind of wanted him like positioned on rocks and aura farming, you know,
Mhm.
and all that. Um, oh yeah, that's like a pretty fun thing because you said that he was like an Elven Monster Hunter, but you never mentioned his weapon of choice, you know. So that's pretty funny, like working on this model and not knowing like what weapon he's actually using.
Oh. He
But
he uses a heavy crossbow.
okay, well, I just kind of imagine that he probably just has it like behind his cloak, you know.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I cannot really add anything more to the model because we're already at the kid bashing limit. So, you know, you're just gonna have to imagine it's behind his
Oh
like
yeah.
cloak.
It's
So,
amazing either way.
okay. Can't get enough sleep, but we have that check. Closed off, I guess that's fine. Oh yeah, you mentioned that the world is ash and mist shrouded world. So we have like the ash here, the ash part here, and the memory, and this part is also just covered, including the cloak, it's like covered in the mist. Distracts himself from his past. We don't, that's not really here to be honest. Has a looming curse. Well, I think it has like a cursey vibe to it. So dark and
Yeah.
choppy hair, full of sticks and leaves. Yeah, I felt like the hair was like very important to do right, you know. So
Mhm.
if we like take a look, actually, this is like made out of maybe like 5, I think 6 or 7 Oh, I said the numbers. Whoops. The faded blue-gray eye sunken with dark circles. I think we got it as well. Now we have like a slight hint of a blue in here. Faded dark green cloak. I think that kind of checks out. I also just added a bit of like ash on the cloak, you know, from the traveling and stuff. Ripped clothes from the monster hunting, check. We have like a bunch of tears everywhere, and I also added him like a small scar here. You know, I figured like if he's a monster
Oh yeah.
hunter and he keeps getting like torn his clothes to pieces, it probably like struck his face at some point, probably as well. The dark makeshift hood. I was pretty happy with this one. I don't really get to use this hood a lot, so I was pretty happy with this.
Yeah, I really like
Loose.
the way it looks.
Yeah. I'm happy how it like turned out as well. Okay, then what we have? Loose scarf-like collar covering deep purple scar on the neck. We have the scarves here, and I don't know if you noticed the deep purple on the neck here.
Oh yeah, I'm seeing it now.
Yeah. So it's supposed to be like a sort of a detail that you don't really. I mean, just like if you are meeting like Sylro, you probably wouldn't notice it at first, but like there is like this scar, but it's kind of like makes your eye go towards that scar, and also you have like the skull, but maybe you will notice the purple there or not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Dark makeshift hood. Okay, we did that. Polished raven skull on the collar. Yeah, I gave it like a nice polish there. And survivor's guilt and the need to fix whatever they can to try and find closure. Yeah, I think this is like one of my best minis that I made, honestly, because it's like two minis in one. We have like the present, the aura farming Sylro, who is a monster hunter, and we have the past Sylro, the child that he was in the past and that he would prefer to like forget. And a pretty fun detail that I added as a child here, I made his like right hand into a fist, like he's clutching it, you know, like during the moment of his trauma. And he is still clutching his right hand even as an adult. So it's
Oh,
like
that's a really cool detail.
yeah, it's a pretty cool symbolism. It's like you know what it means. You know what it means. He's still
He's still
that
holding
kid.
on to it.
He is still that kid. So